Long time no see, everybody. What's going on? We are back, and this is episode 27 of True to Size.
True to Size. What is going on, family? That's you that does that.
Yes.
Anyways,
now we gotta find out who does the licking or the lip licking.
It's Joel. It's definitely Joel. It's definitely Joel. And sometimes Joel does that random like. Anyways, we missed you guys. It's been a while. It feels like it's been forever since we last got together and did this thing.
Mm-hmm.
My name, in case you forgot, is Allan Martinez, and I'm joined by my brothers Lawrence Hopkins.
What up?
Welcome back from the vacay,
Thank
good
you.
sir. Alvin Martinez, what's up, bro?
Howdy.
Joel Hernandez is unfortunately wearing the basketball Papa hat tonight. But yeah, otherwise, the four of us, we make Canada Got Soul, and today we're going to be talking about campouts. The act of camping out.
In a forest?
In a forest for shoes. Just don't go to the witch's house for shoes. Before we get into that, we've got a lot to talk about in This Week in Kicks. As you can imagine, 2 weeks of This Week in Kicks, there's been a ton of movements. Actually, even with just this past week, my God. On top of that, there is... yeah, no, that's it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, on top of our picks is what I meant. There's a ton of moves that happen in the sneaker industry. It's
Correct.
quite wonderful
Yes.
to be a sneaker lover at this time. But first, as you all know, the fire round. This one comes from Tyler Quinn 67. This is one of our homies in the UK with the Australian accents.
What up, mate?
What he asks?
Tyler.
Oh my
Fire up the barbie.
Oh, Tyler.
He asks, "What is your opinion?"
I didn't go with your uncle.
His question is, what's your opinion on newer brands to the market? My God. Are you open to seeing new brands or prefer to stick to what you know and like? And then he just goes like Nike.
He knows what we know and like.
We get it. Yeah. Thoughts? Opinions?
Newer brands? Like what?
Is
Just in general. Yeah, just in general.
I think that, I think I speak for all of us when I say that a large part of the reason we're into what we're into now is because of the history and storied past of the brands
For
that
sure.
we're into. So it's tough to get attached to something that's new because there is no storied history or past of these brands yet. So, I mean, other than just someone rolling out something super dope or something super relatable, it's tough to get attached to something new for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
true.
agree.
But I feel like that's why Under Armour is kind of making a splash right now because
They're making their
with
own
Steph
history.
Curry, they're kind of making their history.
Yeah, they're making, exactly. That's why it's really cool. Yeah, to see
And The
something
Rock.
like that.
Yeah.
And The Rock.
For sure. No, what I have down is like, I love seeing new contenders.
Yeah.
I will admit, I am definitely blinded, but what I do know. And like what Lauren said, it definitely takes a lot for me to pick up something brand new and add it to my arsenal. What would it take for you guys to pick up something from a brand new brand? New brand.
I would say like aesthetically it has to look really good. And it's got to have like same thing. Like, it's got to have some sort of it's like dope story to it. Like right now the Curry, what is it now? 5?
5.
It looks like
I'm assuming 6 is coming soon.
Yeah.
it looks so clean, like super duper extra like sexy. And I would purchase it just because like fuck, Curry just kills people in it. I know I will never play like him.
But the
But
shoe
I
makes
would,
you think you
I
could.
would like to think that I
Oh,
can.
for sure. It's like that MJ mentality with everyone
exactly.
growing
And I'm
up
pretty
watching
sure that's
MJ.
what kids are thinking right now. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
for
Like,
sure.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Oh, I want the
That's why they're
Currys.
buying the Kyries. That's why they're buying LeBrons.
Exactly.
So, then I guess it's safe to say that with a partnership type of a thing like that, it's definitely one way for them to stand out
I think
of the
that's
crowd.
the easiest way for me. I think I
For sure.
realized that I don't even have to necessarily like the core brand, but if I really like the collaborative brand that they chose to
Yes.
partner with, then I can jump
Yeah.
on it. Like I just bought the Bape Jurassic World collab shirt
Yeah.
because I fucking love dinosaurs.
And you never
Jurassic
wear
World.
Bape.
I don't. That's the only Bape thing I
Yeah,
own.
you never wear
It
Bape.
fits like crap. Like I don't like how Bape fits at all. Like it's an Asian fit. So I
Yeah.
got an extra large and it's small on me. Like it's pinch.
But am I glad that I own it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like if it's a brand new brand, B&B, and they have a cool collab or they've partnered with somebody
Yes.
else that I'm
Yes,
familiar
yes,
with,
yes.
then I can definitely attach myself to it in that sense. Yes.
I agree. Good materials, good design, and definitely a good collaboration. Like, because I guess that kind of helps give them like that backbone or that like
The initial exposure
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
yeah, and we've said it before too for new brands. You kind of have to immerse yourself within the community and the industry itself.
Yeah.
For in order for you to make a name.
It kind of legitimizes you too.
Oh, for
'Cause
sure.
It's like you're not just doing this solo.
You
like
have that support.
Yeah, you got the friends. Yeah.
It's just like how word of mouth works
Yeah.
for like new businesses even or new services type of thing.
100%.
Yas. Sick. Thank you for the question, Tyler Quinn.
Thank you.
See,
Thank you,
I
bro.
never know how to finish
Isn't it?
off fire rounds, and I guess it's a good idea to thank the person who gave us the
a
fire
good
round
idea.
question.
Thanks, bruv.
Yeah.
DM Spooner for your payment.
No. This week in Kicks, we are going to start off with the Australian himself, all the way from Florida. Lawrence,
Confused.
your Jordan 1 Nike Air Pack.
Yeah. So the guava ice, I believe, is the official name for the pink one. Came out last weekend.
Oh, yeah, that saily-ish
The
looking
sail
one.
one.
Saily pinky.
Yeah.
Peach
Whitish.
guava ice one.
Yeah. Guava.
Dropped last weekend, and the whole theme of the pack is the tongue tag on the inside. It says like quality inspired, blah, 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 blah,
Yep.
and whatever is printed right on the medial side of the shoe, and then on the lateral side it says air underlaying the swoosh, and the
Yes.
other one is vice versa. So like air is on the outside, and then the thing is on the inside, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool concept. It definitely screams, "Hey Virgil, thanks."
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
for
everything
sure.
else
Definitely
coming out.
screams.
Yeah, like the Blazers.
screams
Did you see the
Virgil.
Blazers?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Definitely screams that. So the pink one just came out, and there's a olive, and there's a
Orange.
purple. Oh, is there orange
and,
too?
And a purple.
Oh, there's a bunch of them, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think it's a cool concept.
People are going to start coming to us for news.
Yeah. We're making up colorways of shit. And then next week the orange 20,003s come out, and no, I'm kidding.
20,000.
Oh, the 20,000.
Oh, I get it. Wow, I started the joke and that one just flew way
20,003.
over my head.
But no, I think it's a cool concept. The thing that I like most about the shoe is it's kind of a subtle detail, and I'm assuming it was on purpose, but it might not have been, is when you look on the inside of the tongue tag, the thing is not printed there anymore. So
Oh,
it's like they
neat.
took it off and
Yeah.
put it on the side instead.
Sick.
So that's the...
It still says Nike Air on the front, though.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of a cool detail. Like they
That
took
is.
it off the inside of the tongue tag.
I didn't know that. That's
Overall, it's a decent shoe. Quality is very nice. I just feel like it's going to be an outlet shoe. But
Yeah,
it is
me too.
overall is a good shoe, I believe. Yes.
It definitely feels like an outlet shoe.
Yeah.
Would you say it was kind of lazy?
Yeah, like it's just drawing information. Definitely inspiration from Virgil.
Yeah.
Like,
But they
straight
are
up.
murking that whole like
Oh yeah,
big branding, big logo,
Oh, yeah.
everything
printed
everywhere.
stuff
Oh,
on
yeah.
the shoe. Yeah,
For sure. But I mean, one thing to be grateful for is it actually looks good.
Yeah,
It's actually rockable.
it's very
Simple.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
for sure.
guava ice in person,
Yeah.
it's not as noticeable as the other colors, like the olive and the purple, and the orange, or whatever other color you said there is. The guava ice with the white writing is not that noticeable. So from
Oh,
a distance,
yeah, yeah,
it just
it
looks
looks
like
like
a
a-
pink Jordan
Yes,
1, which is really
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true. We're going to go on to my pick. Nike X Fear of God by Jerry, right? Jerry Lorenzo.
Jerry Lorenzo,
Man.
Jerry boys.
Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, I saw that boot looking thing. Is that it?
Cute.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
It's a sneaker boot. No release date as of yet. This is definitely much more of a Jerry Lorenzo piece as opposed to
yeah.
a Nike piece.
Yeah.
Do I like them? No, not for me. I will not buy them. Not really a boot guy though to begin with. I only have one pair of boots that I got last year, and that's probably going to last me all my winters for the rest of my life. But what I do love about these shoes is how fearless Nike is being with their collaborations now. They're literally letting their collaborators do so much more than just colorways and like piecing together different tooling from shoes and stuff. I mean,
Easy to.
you still see that and stuff, but yeah, I see Alvin's face. Alvin just pulled them up. Not a fan, eh?
No, like I
it's
saw
very
the
fear
picture
of God-y.
before.
Oh
but,
yeah,
like,
for sure.
Which I like.
Yeah. It's neat because like you see like the way they announced it was in like a short film with what's Homeboy's
Jared
name? The
Leto?
actor? Yeah. Beautiful man. They pretty much show off it's like their collection for fall or something like that.
Fear of God's collection.
Yeah. And they already have Fear of God branded boots in there, so you see it and you're like, "Oh, okay, dope." And then you see that at the very end and you're like, "Whoa, like it's Fear of God with a swoosh on it." I don't know. It's really funny how collaborations can do that to you.
Does it have an
where
Air Max logo on it?
It looks
Or
like
no?
it does.
yeah, it looks like a 180 unit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know, it's funny. Just the fact that it's a Fear of God boot, literally, with a swoosh.
Yeah.
And just because that swoosh is there, I'm like, ooh,
Changes your whole perspective on it.
interesting. But
That's what's cool, though. I agree. Like
Still-
that they're letting people have freedom to collaborate
for
and
sure.
create
yeah.
properly.
This
because-
definitely looked like Jerry Lorenzo was just like, hey, can I get a swoosh on my boot real
yeah,
quick?
which is what you want to see. Like
Yeah.
that's exactly what you want. That's a real collaboration. Not putting like a Fear of God logo on a Jordan 1. Like that's boring.
Yeah, agreed.
Like,
Wholeheartedly agreed.
I always say this, but imagine if Kanye had this like
I know.
freedom. Like
I
that's the reason he
know,
left
I
in
know.
the first place.
Yeah. They
was
didn't give
'cause
it to
they
him.
wouldn't give it to him,
Yeah.
and now they're giving it to everybody, all his friends.
Because I guess they realized the mistake.
Yeah,
Hindsight 2020.
like
One of
literally
them
all his
ones.
friends.
Yeah, no.
Don C, Jerry, and
Yeah.
Virgil are all like
Yeah.
really good friends of Kanye,
Oh, for
and they all
sure.
got what they Kanye wanted.
What they envisioned.
So rude.
Whatever. Kanye, at least Kanye is like, I did it for you guys.
Yeah, for real.
This is what I did for you. He had to go to Adidas and show him what's up, and then
Yeah.
like he was like, "Oh, we could have had that."
Yep.
Could have had what, the Roche run?
Alvin, settle down. Settle down.
But look at
you
the
know?
impact. The impact. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have had the impact with the Roche run.
No,
I don't think he would have done that with Nike.
no, I don't think so either.
I wonder what his next shoe would have with Nike would have been if they were like, "Here's the vault."
It would
Like,
have probably
do what
been
you
like
want.
the fucking... What's the one?
750s.
No.
Oh, the one.
No.
Do you know the one?
the combination one that
312s?
just dawned?
312.
No,
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
The
either.
Easy 2 only looks like that because they wouldn't give him any freedom.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't even want him to have that soul
Yeah.
at all. Yeah.
No, I mean, like we said, that what's dope about the Fear of God collab is that it's an Air Max 180 Air unit, but it's not even an Air Max 180 midsole,
Yeah,
outsole, or
none of it.
anything else. There's
Yeah.
no other tooling other than just that
Mm-hmm.
little tech, which is pretty neat. Pretty cool for Nike to just start stepping out the boundaries and stuff.
Agree.
Alvin,
Yo.
Jordan Brand, another collabo. Carmelo Anthony X Rag and Bone capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me.
It's dope.
Thought they were gonna give me more silence. I was like, okay, never mind.
So essentially it comes in two colorways.
What is it?
The first one is somewhat of like an undefeated-ish type colorway. It's like a, what do you call it? A medium olive with a safety orange.
What shoe?
It's the Air Jordan 20, but Flyknit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really dope.
Very
yeah,
cool.
I seen it.
They did make some subtle changes. Like the lacing is a little bit different. They put a sock, what do you call that? What do you call that thing?
Oh, the
That thing like a,
yeah,
it's like a sock.
you know,
Yeah.
You know the sock around your foot? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just doesn't have that super high strap. They basically filled it in.
Basically.
Yeah.
And then the other colorway is like a black with like a gum outsole.
I'm like kicking myself because I'm trying to think of the term of that. It's the collar. It's the collar.
Yeah, it's a sock
Yeah,
color,
yeah. Flyknit collar.
essentially.
Yes.
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 Because it is the Flyknit 20.
Oh my god, we're
Oh
so
my gosh,
rusty.
let's struggle. Anywho, really dope shoe. I was always a fan of the 20, but just I knew I would never rock them. Kind of shoe.
Oh, that's the one with the dangling strap on
Yeah.
the top, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like they filled
yeah,
it in.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So Mello said, like, I think that this was a bit ahead of its time, but the shoe was always cool. This is a shoe I liked when I saw it, but it didn't get its fair moment I wanted to bring it back, rework it, and reintroduce it to the market.
Sick.
I feel like it'll do better now, just
I
because
agree.
of everything else that's coming out.
This is you saying it or Mello saying this?
This is me saying this.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, yeah, this is Mello. He texted me this because I told him I was a friend of the show.
I couldn't tell where the break was.
Tell Lala I said what up. But yeah, man, overall, really dope shoe. Like,
Is there apparel to go with it too?
oh yeah. There's some dope like camo apparel, hoodie, sweatpants, some dope t-shirts that obviously go with the shoes.
Sick.
These are supposed to drop on September 17th,
Set.
which is in 11
A
days.
week and a half.
Shout out to Montreal.
Yeah, 11-ish days.
Sick.
And then,
Of this recording.
yeah, nope, maybe, nope,
Yeah.
ish.
What
Math.
day is it today?
The
Today, yep,
6
So 11
plus
days.
11
2.
days. Yeah, 11 days up from the recording.
From today.
Oh,
Day
from
of
today.
recording.
I was thinking about Saturday.
No.
My bad.
That's too much math,
That's,
man.
that's 9 days.
I have a little bit of edit.
I got you guys.
Thanks, bro.
If a train leaves the station on today,
What time will Alvin figure out the math?
How many days did it go?
what time will we figure out what the sock is
Oh
called?
man, but yeah, man, definitely check it out. It's a dope collabo. They make the Jordan 20 look so sleek. I think it's just that Flyknit. And then there's patches. Everyone loves patches. There's like branded patching. You could switch it up and like, oh my gosh.
Oh, cool.
It's beautiful.
And it just there's like Velcro spots on the.
Yeah, and I feel like there's 3M on it. You guys can look at the picture and let me know. But I
It
feel
looks
like
3M-y.
on the back heel is 3M-y, and then the front, like where your toe is also 3M-y. But y'all take a look. Let me know.
3ME.
It's a new word.
Professional terms, you guys.
Well, you could win like a Grammy, an Oscar, or 3 Emmys.
Whoa! Welcome back, Lawrence Hopkins. Welcome back. Joel isn't here. We have I guess an honorable mention.
From him?
The new this one's not from him.
Oh.
Another collaboration and another thing from Nike. The acronym Prestos.
Oh.
Dog. Do you guys have your eyes set on these? Yeah or no?
Nope.
No? Not for you, Alvin? No. Set to release on the 20th.
Yeah.
What, Lawrence, what are your thoughts on them?
Like that blue with the
Volt and the
white.
pink.
That's
and the
probably my
pink.
favorite colorway.
Crazy.
Yep.
So cool.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Like from the first release, whatever, 2016, I believe it was.
Yes, 2 years
the
ago.
hot lava one, so the Volt and
with the
hot
Volt
lava
hot
pair
lava?
is
Yes,
the best one
I
by
agree.
far, I
I
think.
agree.
I like
agree.
those. I like that collab. Oh, sorry.
The
That
original.
That
set?
original set.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would cop before I would cop the second
Yeah?
set.
Really, eh?
I just love how crazy these ones are.
Me too.
Like super out there, like almost looks like a tribal print on the side, like very
it's
noticeable.
like it's like a tech camo print.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a futuristic, like, yeah.
It's like the same print that they had on the Vapor Max Mock.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
dope.
Very cool, very eye-catching.
goodness.
Even the other colors
Yeah.
are very cool. Yeah, man. Jeez.
This
I don't
tree-
think the other one even came out in Toronto. Like, I don't remember it dropping anywhere. Maybe
The first
Haven.
3?
Yeah.
I think
Maybe.
it did in one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
feel
one
like
spot.
it was like a one spot because I wanted
Yeah.
them and
Yeah.
there's no chance.
I don't want to get my hopes up for this
Yeah.
one because it might be something similar because it is acronym.
Yeah,
So it might just be another
for sure
Haven.
it's
It'd probably
Haven.
be
Yeah,
for sure
just
Haven.
Haven.
I think because they had that setup there for the
For the
Vapor
Vapor
Max
Max, yeah.
Mock.
But he's doing some good stuff. I don't remember the guy's name who runs acronym or
Errolson.
designs. Errolson, that's what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. He does some great stuff.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Unreal. I've always been a fan of acronym. I remember the first time seeing like the Air Force One low with the zipper.
zips, yeah.
It threw me off a little bit, but
Ahead of
then-
its time.
But man, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Man.
like those when those came out.
Those were so dope.
Very
Those
ahead
are
of
so
their time.
dope. So if you had to pick a trio, Alvin, you'd pick the OG trio. Lawrence?
If you had to pick a trio, it
Yeah.
would be this one. If I had to pick one, it would be the original Hot Lava.
Yeah. Okay. That's exactly my thoughts. That's honestly my same thoughts too.
Because other than the Hot Lava, the first one is very like simple.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
And this one is all three of them have the print
Yeah.
and they're very
that
out there.
tech camo
Yeah.
print gets me.
Yeah.
My God. On other news, community happenings in the GTA. Our brother
community.
Net Magnetism was doing a little scavenger hunt last week.
Oh, yeah, I saw that was cool.
So damn
dope.
cool. So I asked him what that was about, and he's like, I just had some stuff lying around. So he just wanted to give them away for kids to rock in the new school year. So
Yeah.
shout out to
That was
NetMag for
crazy.
doing dope things.
Yeah, he went to like 5 schools in like
Yeah.
Markham or wherever.
Yeah, and then he
dropped
just
some shoes.
posted
Yeah.
them and be like, hey, if you guys need kid shoes, here you go.
Very neat.
Come pick them up.
I like it.
Also last week, the NBA has lifted all of their restrictions for the upcoming season for colorways of
Finally,
shoes.
holy crap.
I didn't even know there was still restrictions.
Yeah.
That you had
Yeah.
to be like mostly white or mostly black. This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, it used to only be like special occasion days where like Christmas, Easter, Black History Month, like there were specific games or days set
Yeah.
out where you could wear whatever you want, but now it's every day.
I guess players are
Holy.
just low key getting fined here
Yeah,
and there.
PJ Tucker
Yeah, they
can
do.
now,
Yeah.
now has more money for shoes.
Yeah, PJ would get
Because he
fined
stopped
all
getting
the time. Yeah.
I had no idea that
You
the
wear like
restriction was still there.
you wear the freaking Cactus Jacks with a red jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and that's frowned upon.
I guess they're
ridiculous.
like, well, we made enough money off PJ last season. We can fund whatever we needed to fund.
It's about time though. Like if you look at other sports, I think this is the only sport.
Yeah.
Actually, I think other than football, I don't know if they're allowed. But every other sport, I'm pretty sure it's whatever they want.
Yeah,
Like,
NFL had that thing where with the customs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're allowed that now.
Yeah. But like when you're wearing like look at soccer for example, like everyone wears the same jersey, the same everything. The only
Yeah.
thing you have to express yourself, well, I guess for soccer, is your hair. Like they all have the crazy hair and your shoes.
Teddies,
What?
teddies, tattoos,
Oh my god! I thought you were saying something else.
titties.
Yeah.
I don't know if soccer players have.
Teddies.
They'll probably play with titties, but they wouldn't. Like,
Anyways,
It sounded like your mouth was
I
full.
know.
Teddies.
titties.
But yeah, so I think it's about time. Like you should let them express themselves at least one
Yes.
way, like show some individuality or whatever. So
agree.
I can't wait to see now that there's no restrictions because you would just see friggin' a LeBron would only come out in Cavs colorways or like a Kyrie
Yeah.
would only come out in like they come out in their team colorways, but now it's gonna be anything.
it's gonna be
It's gonna be
exciting.
wild.
It's gonna be some crazy shit coming out of all the brands next year.
But they just announced that last week. So
Yeah.
chances are we're not going to see any crazy shit until next year anyways. Because of production.
Yeah, right. I bet PEs can be made in like a week.
I know. I want to buy stuff though.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sure the PEs that are
yeah.
just gonna go
Off.
crazy. 2 days ago, Complex Sneakers had a post on Instagrams with Mr. West on it.
Oh yeah,
You read that?
yeah.
It says, I was talking to Eric Lidke. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Adidas heads. The head of Adidas, about my Yeezy design team. That's me, Mark Miner, Steven Smith, possibly designing the entire Adidas basketball unit. We're in conversation with that right now. I'm saying out loud to put it into the universe.
That's a good segue. I was going to ask if we were going to talk about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's really cool, I think.
Yeah? You think so?
I think that's so cool. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm on the fence.
Really?
I don't hate it, but I'm not like the biggest fan about it. It's just more so, okay, whatever, just show me what you can do with it.
No, of course you want to see the actual result, but just the idea that like Kanye West is going to design
Yeah.
shoes that are going to be worn in the NBA
Yeah.
is
I
like
just-
really cool.
I just hope for the players' sake it's functional and not raggedy.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, I mean, people were already balling. Like Nick Young wore 750s to ball. So I mean,
That's because he doesn't care about his career.
he's an idiot. Yeah,
He's dumb as fuck.
but like, at least now they have the option to wear something possibly performance driven. So
Yeah. Some high fashion looking basketball shoe.
I think it could be really cool.
I think so too. What we will see.
will see.
You can hear it in my voice. Like I'm very like skeptic of it. Skeptical? Skeptic.
Skeppers.
Skepta. Oh, if only Joel was here. We'll bring it up a little bit later on. But shouts to actually JLB on Instagram for that tip on the Kanye West and Complex Sneakers post. Also with Adidas, yesterday they announced that Childish Gambino is joining the squad.
I love that.
This excites
that.
me.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll have his own shoe.
I feel like it's
or if it's going to be
I think
colorways.
it's the
type
one
of
that's
things.
going to be in the cartoon. That was in the cartoon.
yeah. I'm like when I think of
That was like
Gambino,
what-
I think of like simple shit like Cortez.
Oh, for sure.
not
Like,
Cortez,
even
like,
they're just like
superstars or
like their
gazelles.
skateboard line.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
what was that shoe? He had a like
I think
that,
it was a gazelle.
Nah, man.
No, I
Remember
don't
the
think
one
so
that was like
either.
canvas that we used to sell in Foot Locker? There was like a mid and then there was a low. I can't remember what it
Yeah.
was called though.
Yeah,
But that one, I think it was that one, but like in like a chill colorway. Remember we had like the black with like
Yeah.
the red, white, and
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yellow
Yeah.
and green. Yeah, that one. Niza.
Niza.
N-I-Z-Z-A, the Niza.
Niza High.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google
It's like a
that later.
Converse Adidas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like in the cartoon anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah,
who
I
knows?
see him in that kind of stuff, like simple low cut, like Cali low.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I would buy a
I'm excited.
Donald Glover Adidas
Oh, me too.
collaboration.
I am a
Yeah.
huge fan of his.
Me too. I was really excited when I heard that.
On to the biggest news of this week that is pretty much still flooding everyone's feed. I think you guys know where this is headed.
I'm back.
Also that.
Flooding everyone's feet.
Nope. Nike, Colin Kaepernick, and the NFL.
Oh yeah, that small thing. Yeah.
So basically, Nike and NFL have a contract that runs until 2028.
Yeah, 7 years. Or that's more than 7.
And Nike's in charge of the game day uniform and sideline apparel for the
7 years.
for the entire league. That's another decade.
7
Lawrence.
years from the day this dropped.
Oh, so this will drop in 2 years. 3 years. Drop in 3 years.
Holy moly.
We're all good at really math.
Or talking, period. Colin Kaepernick is currently a free agent. QB,
He doesn't play for anybody.
right?
So yes.
Yes.
He hasn't played for anybody in a couple of years, I don't think.
If you have no idea who he is the football player that you hear about who kneels during the national anthem for what he believes in.
That started it.
Yes.
Started it.
He started it.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Pioneer.
That's a good
Yes.
thing to note.
Yeah.
A good portion of the league and its fans aren't really a big supporter of this movement. But that hasn't stopped Nike from making him the new face for their new Just Do It campaign. Yesterday, even, they dropped a short film with the slogan, "Don't ask if your dreams are crazy, ask if they're crazy enough."
Word. That was crazy.
Just thinking about that short film, like, gives me
That's a good one.
goosebumps.
I watched it again today and it was longer. I don't know if I watched a short one yesterday, but
Possibly.
there was more in it.
Yeah.
There's a long one. I think there's like an Instagram
if you
one.
watched it on Instagram, yeah, that's
There's like
definitely
a
the
cut-
shorter
a
cut.
cut one.
Yeah.
I
And
watched
then on
the extended
YouTube,
edition,
yeah, YouTube has the whole,
really dope.
holy.
extended 3-disc edition.
And people are burning their Nikes.
Yo,
You just.
okay, first of all, this is just so stupid.
Okay, first of all, though.
Okay, first of all, yeah. I think it's awesome. Like, I don't know if they've ever, like, technically he's a professional athlete, but he's not even signed to a team.
No.
Yeah.
So they literally gave
they're
him a
still
deal
endorsing
and they're
him.
endorsing him
Yeah.
and they're making him the face of their Just Do It campaign, which is massive. Like, it's their 30th anniversary and it's this guy who's not even technically a professional athlete right now,
Yeah.
which is huge. Like, he stood,
Unsigned
like,
professional athlete.
unsigned, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he stood up for what he believed in. That's why the slogan over his face is so cool, even if it means risking it all. I think it's like the tagline or whatever. Like, stand up for what you believe in, even if it means risking everything.
Even if it means sacrificing
everything. He literally lost his job because of that. Like,
Yep.
he doesn't
Yeah.
have a job anymore.
Yep.
And now the entire league is behind him, like from a player side at least.
Yes.
Like a
Yeah,
bunch
yeah,
of
yeah.
other players are
Yep.
kneeling.
I want to say majority of the league.
A lot of other players are kneeling, and most players are with him in spirit if they're not actually doing it for whatever their personal reasons may be. But like the fact that it's been twisted into this thing where it wasn't even, he openly said the reason I'm kneeling is because of the racism and violence and this
Yeah.
about African Americans in America.
Yeah.
And then somehow it got twisted into he doesn't care about the veterans
Yeah.
by somebody. And
Or
now that's
what-
what it's about. Now it's Colin Kaepernick hates America
Or what the flag stands for.
or what the flag
like,
stands
yeah.
for. But then at the end of the day, the army has to pay to be on the field for the pregame anyways, which makes no sense.
No. That's weird.
Yeah.
I guess it's promotion? Is that
Yeah,
how that
they're promoting
works?
themselves. Yeah, they're
Oh.
promoting the army, so they have to pay to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still
It's
weird.
like advertising. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird.
And what? Yeah. All right.
Yeah. But he's un-American.
Yeah.
But like, it got twisted into this thing, and now because Nike has made him the face of their campaign, people are deciding to ruin the things they already spent their money on.
Yeah. And
to prove
like,
some sort of point. And like, it makes no sense because these people who are burning their shoes or are cutting the logos off their socks are not who Nike wants to buy their stuff anyways.
Yep.
Like, if it's some racist old white guy who's in his 60s from Alabama, like, crikey, like, I don't like Nike anymore. Like, Nike's like, okay.
Still not the proper accent.
Like, Nike's like, I don't care. All you buy is 3 pairs of socks a year. Like, keep it.
Yeah, you're an outlet.
They made a decision, and I think it was the right one. Like, they've always been the controversial, like, stand up for what you believe in, and this is, like, the epitome of it right now.
Let's be real. Do we really think this is going to affect Nike's performance in the years to come?
Did you see their stock went up?
Yeah.
The day that it happened.
Well, it dropped. From what I heard, it dropped a little bit.
You know why it dropped?
Why?
Because an individual named Rick something
I saw that.
decided to stop buying Monarchs every 3 years.
I saw that tweet.
What?
It was like it was a tweet on Twitter, and it was like, breaking this just in.
A tweet on Twitter.
Nike stocks have plummeted after Rick Harrison, 60 years old from Alabama, claims he will not buy a pair of Monarchs every 3 years.
Yeah. I was dying, bro.
It's okay. Christopher Chu will pick that up.
Like, yeah, like, it's not going to affect them at all.
No.
And like,
Did
they've
their
realized,
stocks actually shoot up after?
from what I saw, yeah, well, oh no, it wasn't that. I apologize. That's not what it was.
Okay.
The exposure that they got from just that picture was worth approximately $43 million in advertising.
For promotion.
Yeah. But they didn't,
sure.
that, like,
They didn't pay for
free
that
That
advertising.
hit all
yeah.
4 of our stories.
That's
that
like
hit,
40 of the 43 million right there.
And, yep.
Yup.
Fucking geniuses. Why are we talking about sneakers? We should be at MIT, like, fucking.
Be an accountant.
I know. What?
Yeah, like, Nike doesn't need them. Nike knows where their money's at.
Yeah.
Yep.
Their money is made by the people who are younger and standing with this cause. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, and by you burning your Nikes, cutting off your swooshes, you're just giving them free publicity anyway.
yeah, you're
know what I
posting
mean?
it on
Like-
Twitter.
Like, I heard something today and it was like, Nike, this is a bad move for their long term. Nah,
No.
bro, their long term are the younger
Yeah,
kids.
we are the long term.
Yep.
Like, we're the culture.
And
not
we are
friggin'
with-
Rick Harrison from
we're
Alabama.
with the swoosh 1000% on this.
Mm-hmm.
For
As
sure.
far as I know, everybody our age.
Yeah, but they're also
is-
trying to enforce some message, right? So it's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
so crazy.
For sure. It's not even like a, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not like a very offensive thing. It's just
No, it's not.
support.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe in what you believe in, stand up for what you believe in, and
It's
do what
just
you gotta
the
do.
backwards
Yeah.
thinking in America.
Yeah.
I guess around the world of
I don't
ignorant
like the
people.
swoosh.
I don't like Colin Kaepernick because he doesn't like America, and Nike likes Colin Kaepernick, so they don't like America.
They probably hate America the most. My God.
Exponential, man.
Just do it. Just
Trust
don't
me,
do
man.
it. Stop it. Don't go anywhere. Just stop.
I took analytical politics in grade 6. I know what they're doing.
Under Armour makes the stuff under the fatigue of the army, right? The base layer? I'm going to Under Armour.
The glue is from the sweat. Is that what it is?
It whisks the sweat. Whisk it.
Something, wow, I'm losing my words. My wife told me something today that it's like, I think there's like a game that's going to happen in Boston, and the police force that's supposed to carry the flag don't want to carry the flag because of Colin Kaepernick, or because of this whole thing, which is funny because you're then disrespecting the flag.
Yeah.
No?
So they don't like America?
Weird.
Everyone doesn't like America.
Let's
apparently.
move on.
But no, I'm not done. What
Shout
about
out.
like
All right.
all these? I saw
Damn.
another
Damn.
valid point, and it was like, instead of throwing out these brand new shoes, like, I saw
Oh,
one
yeah,
kid donate it to the veterans in America
yeah,
who are
yeah,
homeless
yeah.
on the street
Word.
that you drive by every day.
Yes.
Word.
And like, one final quote, or not quote, point. You can quote it though.
Sure.
We mad rusty. I want to apologize.
Like, it's just, I think it's crazy by Nike to do this, One, because like you said, they have that huge contract with the NFL.
Oh, for sure.
Fuck, where was I going with this?
It's just the boldest move that a brand can take.
Because this year, I figured it out. I found it. Because this
pocket.
year,
This is right pocket, everyone.
the NFL actually announced that they were gonna start fining players who are kneeling. And then just the timing of all this, that Nike's like, that's fine, do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just all happening all at once.
The best part, Nike paid for that time slot in the first game opener, duh, redundant, to play that
did they?
commercial.
Like tonight?
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, crazy.
Is that tonight?
It's tonight.
Oh, we should watch it. Change the channel.
Watch it for a commercial.
Just for the commercial.
Stupid football. Where's the commercial?
All right. Are we done? Are we good? Nike's the best.
Vented now.
We love Nike for this. Colin Kaepernick all the way.
I love football, bro.
We don't really have any event promos, but we got some packages in the mail in the past week or so.
That's cute.
When was it? Yesterday, 2 days ago, Joel got the Air Max Deluxe.
Yes.
The Skepta joints.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
I want to say.
He can talk about that when he comes back to the podcast next week. Also 2 days ago, you guys got a package from Under Armour. Some apparel.
Yeah, very cool. Did you get the same thing I did? T-shirt and sweater?
Beautiful sweater.
Yeah, they're
Is
very
it from
cool.
like their basketball line or something?
No, it's I don't
Just like
know, just a performance
heat
line.
gear.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Makes you hot. You do
Makes you
stuff.
sweat.
Yeah.
It's got like the Canada logos
Like it's meant
on
to make
them.
you sweat?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like
Well, the
Interesting.
sweater
Hold in
is,
your,
and the
hold
T-shirt,
in
I don't
your
know.
heat. So you sweat.
Yeah, I think it's their
great.
freedom collection. 'Cause
Oh,
they
dope.
both say
It
freedom
works a
on
lot.
them.
Yeah.
Dope.
They're dope. Very
Alvin,
good.
you were at an Under Armour event last week, no?
Yes, it was Under Armour Next Combine. It was
Tell us about it. I was sad I couldn't be there.
so it was a combine that the Under Armour had held for the under 15 like basketball talent in Ontario.
What is
essentially.
a combine?
It's where they hold drills and they measure like your capabilities in terms of like vertical speed, reaction time, and some of these kids are. There was literally like he looked he couldn't have been older than 15,
So he's
Same
half
as-
your
same
age.
but
age as
he
me.
looked like he was 20, and he was
Oh.
like huge, like he was jacked, like
Zam.
shoulders. I saw him jump, and he could
He
definitely
just didn't come down.
no.
Maybe he failed grade 3.
I feel like he
5
cleared.
times.
He
Just
cleared
joking.
the
That's a bad joke.
the
I'm sorry.
vertical measurement thing.
That's
He cleared it?
crazy.
Pretty sure he like.
Holy
Is
smokes.
it like is that like regulation vertical?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
saying that it was like all NBA
Yeah.
style
Yeah.
combine drills.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah,
How did you do?
Whoa.
I don't know. I'm still waiting on the results. I
Oh,
think is what we're gonna call them. They're gonna send a mass. So whoever was there with media, so myself, Lays,
Jonathan
Izzo,
Kim.
J. Kim,
Certified
Dwayne,
was there.
yeah, Andy was
Andy.
there.
Kick steals.
So we're all gonna be included in the results with the under 15 kids.
oh shit.
So we might get discovered.
Oh damn.
Like we might be getting called up to
you
the
might
league.
get to play under 15 basketball next year.
That's dope, bro.
And
Good luck.
I'm gonna be the center because I'm gonna die.
That's sick.
But it was mad fun. The shoe they gave us was the Hover Havoc.
I saw that. How were
Yeah, cushioning system is dope. This was
Hover
probably
is
the first time
beautiful.
I've tried the Hover cushioning, and literally you felt it like as soon as you stepped on it.
You have a review up of those right now?
Yeah, talking
Hey.
as well as yeah.
I've
Yeah,
been
I
telling.
love
I remember telling it to you. Like
Yes.
Hover is definitely one of my favorite
Yeah,
cushioning.
that cushioning
It's
system is
so
sick.
good. Yeah.
So good. But yeah, if you want to hear more about the Hover Havoc, go to the website and check it out.
Canadagatso.ca. Rastaclot sent us some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
Rasta
champion.
Clot and
Yo, that
Champion.
surprised me.
Mm-hmm.
That was such a cool collab.
Oh man, the detail. Oh, I forgot them. I'm sorry, guys.
That's
It's
okay.
okay.
That's fine. I can
Um,
wait.
But yeah, the details were amazing. Like on the thing,
Clot.
the clot part,
Is that
where they
I think
usually have
whole
the
thing
Rasta
is a
Clot like
clot.
logo.
Clasp.
Yeah, we can
Clasp?
call it a clasp
Yeah.
or
They,
barrel. They call it a
Barrel.
barrel.
Yes, yeah,
From
remember
the
the thing?
off clot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one.
the off
Yes.
Barrel.
The barrel, man. Like what?
Just the champion logo, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the champion logo, but
What's on the aglets?
Rasta
They're
Clot
just colored.
Oh, cool.
white.
Sick.
And just the colorways, like this is champion colorway, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Very
like
clean.
the royal
Red,
red and
white,
the white.
Crisp.
Yeah, and they're like vibrant red,
Yes,
vibrant
very
blue.
good.
So
Perfect.
good. So good. Am I missing anything? Did we, any other packages?
You got your hats.
Oh, New Era. New Era Canada. Yeah, thanks for that.
Killed it.
So sick. Those Mickey Mouse hats.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, man. Oh, and that Patriots one.
Yes.
The fitted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks, New Era Canada.
Word.
Appreciate y'all. Moving on to our discussion, the Campout. So my official first Campout was for the JTHs that dropped last week.
Yay.
Is that like too late for me to do that? Like, am I a fraud just because I haven't had a Campout until
No,
now?
camp out
No.
to camp out.
Okay.
They don't do many first come first serve things anymore, so it's not your fault, really.
That's very true. Thanks for making me feel better about
No
that,
worries,
guys.
man.
Thank you. Appreciate you. I went with two of my cousins and Lawrence Hopkins.
I thought I was one of them.
He came back. No, you'd be considered a brother. Aw.
Broskies.
He was already back from vacation.
Fresh off the plane.
Did I hear you right? You weren't thinking of coming through to that at first?
I just wasn't sure that the plans were solidified, and I literally was like, "Are we going tomorrow?" And then, like, as soon as I turned my data on, getting onto the runway at Pearson Airport, I get a text from Allan. He's like, "So what's happening tomorrow?"
Because I need these
Like
shoes.
less than 24 hours away. I'm like, "All right, we're doing this."
We were originally planning to head down at 2 a.m., but somehow we were coerced into heading down for 11 p.m. the night before. Was it necessary? Hell no. But
Not even
hindsight is
close.
2020, and I'm still glad we really did it.
Better safe than sorry, guys.
Wholeheartedly agree. I had no idea this shoe was going to be super slept on like that.
I don't think it was slept on. I think people just couldn't afford it.
I think it was a
I
combination.
mean, it wasn't even that
I think
much
it was a
though.
combination of both.
It's like a $60 difference from the regular.
Yeah,
like,
realistically,
it wasn't
it wasn't
Yeah.
crazy.
I think NetMag said it best. You guys want to complain about premium, but when premium comes, you're just going to complain about the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wah,
There's
wah.
always something to complain about.
Yeah, absolutely. Granted, that's not what I was saying at work the day after, that it was totally worth it.
Were you talking like you were talking about Tremendous?
No, actually, I just had headphones on and I just decided not to speak. Only once in a while, just kept doing my work, trying not to fall asleep, just hella coffee. No, I was definitely not trying to sound like how I did the dinner after shoe haul. Yeah, that's definitely an experience that I haven't experienced before. Thought it was mad cool. I mean, I guess I'm just really lucky that it was a very chill camp out.
It was a good intro camp
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
And
But
it was good weather, man. You didn't
Yeah.
have to worry about
we got
cold.
hella lucky. We were scared at first for like thunderstorms.
But we were covered in either
Yeah,
way. Like we had a
and there was like
cover
that
above
tornado
us.
warning literally a few hours before
As we were
decided
driving
to go
down.
But I'm not gonna like convince myself that this is how every campout's gonna be, because then I saw the line already for the Nigel ones a week later. My God.
Same week.
Yeah.
Couple
Oh,
days,
that's right.
yeah.
That's right. That's
a couple
right.
days after.
The weekend after. And holy shit! Did you get a pair? Did you get your pair? Oh no! I feel like I would have saw it on your stories.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I wasn't down to line up twice in the same week. No, thanks.
Nah. That looked crazy. Yeah. No. It
Yeah,
was
don't
really fun.
don't get used to that experience
Oh no! I also don't think there's many other shoes that are coming out.
that you would camp for.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm really glad that that one happened to happen that way.
Yeah, for those who didn't follow our story that night, just so you have a quick rundown of what did happen. We were, like Allan said, gonna go at 2.
Yep.
And we had heard that there were some people there already, so we went a little bit earlier. We went at 11. We kind of just drove over to check it out, and by the time we were there, we're like, might as well just stay.
Yeah.
We got there, and there was approximately exactly 0 people there, except for us.
Yep.
We went to the security guard and just asked what's up, and he's like, there's 25 people on a list
Yeah.
that they made as of right now. And we're
For
like,
the order.
and we're like, all right, put us on that.
Yeah.
And he's like, honestly, like, there's nobody here. Like, they were expecting crazy lines, and there was nobody. He's like, you guys can sleep in your car. Like, I really don't care. You're on the list, so you're fine. And we just chilled outside all night anyways, which
Yes.
was really chill. When the morning came around, all the people kind of emerged from their caves/cars who were sleeping overnight. So there was maybe 20 people. It was less than 25
Yeah,
people in front of us
honestly.
for sure. Maybe 15 to 20 people in front of us. We were in and out in like less than 10 minutes, I think. Like,
Yeah. Did it take
Because-
too long to get our pairs?
I went back around because the line behind us was so short.
Yep.
and
They had enough pairs.
Yeah, we were like done
Yeah.
everything by like 8:20.
Yeah,
Like,
we were helping
cashed
out
out
some homies
twice.
after.
Yeah,
Yep.
by 8:20. So it was very quick, and it's definitely not usually like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that said, do you guys have any memorable campouts? I know we touched on this a little bit before, but for the new listeners,
Oh, everything is a memorable camp out.
how many campouts? I know you, out of all of us, have camped out the most.
Maybe 5 times total. Like not a crazy amount.
Okay. Would you say it was more recently, or spread throughout your?
No, it's definitely spread out. Like because, like I said, there's a lot less times where it's even possible to camp out.
Yeah.
Or if there's only one store doing first come first serve, and
Very
it's just
true.
not even worth it.
Yeah.
This was kind of like a diamond in the rough, where it was like a really shoe that we really wanted, and the hype was medium at best.
Yeah.
So we were down to do it, and we knew it was going to be relatively easy, and it was. The very first time I camped out was for Galaxy Foam Posits back in, I guess 2012, I think it was.
I love this story, but I don't at the same.
I don't even know if I've told the full story, like
Tell us
from
tell
the
us-
beginning.
Tell us right now.
Here we go. So obviously we know they're coming out. Everyone's like excited.
What year was this?
2012, I'm going to say. There's 3 stores
Yes, I
confirmed in Toronto getting them. Livestock, Foot Locker, Eden Center, and Nike Blue, rest in peace. So the day before, I decide, okay, tomorrow, which would have been, I think it was like a Thursday or a Friday. They didn't come out on a weekend. I'm going to go downtown and camp out for the shoe.
It's in February, right? All-Star Weekend?
February. Freezing cold.
Winter.
Wake up the next day, was going to go downtown at like 11. Had my chair pack, a duffel with like snacks and shit ready to go. Like eager little beaver ready to go. I'm like about to go out the door. And my dad's like, wait, I just need help with something real quick. This is some next shit. He's like, something real quick. And it was like putting insulation in the roof in the attic or something. Like some crazy, not small thing that took like 2 hours.
About
Yeah.
this.
So I was like, okay, like I was literally like, like rushing like crazy, like trying to get out of there. He didn't understand why I was in such a rush. It makes no sense to a parent why I'm going to go wait in the cold. So whatever, finished that on the way downtown. And I took the GO bus. So I got off at Union and I was like, okay, I'm going to go walk by Livestock and see how it looks because it's the closest-ish to Union.
Yeah.
Hit up Livestock. The line is like all accounted for. Like they said, this is back when they were like, we're getting 12 pairs. They told people. So they got 12 pairs. There's 12 people in line. Okay, done. I don't need to wait here. Walk to Eden Center. I get there. There's only like 4 people and I'm talking to the people in line and I'm like, yo, what's good? Where's everybody? And they're like, oh, there's another line. Cause I'm at like the Queen Street entrance. They're like, there's another line on the Yonge Street side. Cause this is the old Foot Locker when it used to be down by Hollister or whatever.
Yeah.
This is like, lineups are a new thing in Toronto. So they're like, yeah, in the morning, it's whichever door the security happens to open first and you just run. I was like, nah, I'm good. Thanks, bro. So I walk up to Bloor and
Damn, you trekked.
yeah, like that was my last stop was Nike Bloor. I walk up to Yorkville and I'm like 23rd in line.
Yeah. For those who don't know, these are like 20-minute hikes from each location.
From
the other.
Queen to Bloor, I think is almost like half an hour probably. Yeah,
Oh,
it's deep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
by this point, I wanted to be camping already, but I'm still trying to find a spot to go.
So at this point, 3 hours has passed since
at least,
when
yeah.
you first
when I
wanted
thought
to leave.
I was gonna, So I get there and I'm like 23rd in line. I'm talking to people who are like, yeah, there should be 24 pairs. Like you should be fine. I'm like, okay, cool. Set up, boom, good, chilling. Hanging out. Like I was obviously there later than I wanted to be. But I was like, I'm good. And this is still only like 2:00 in the afternoon, mind you. So, and they open at like 10 a.m. the next day. So it's still going to be a long fucking time, like 19 hours or whatever, like something
Holy
stupid.
shit.
That night, it somehow rained and snowed in the same night. Was freezing cold because it's February in Toronto. And if you don't know, that's not a good time to be outside. This is back when I had like a BlackBerry Bold. So that died. If I got there at 2, it probably died at 2:07.
From all those BBM.
Yeah, from BBM,
Facts.
just like bing, 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 bing.
And the cold, probably.
Yeah, and everything.
Those shitty batteries.
But it was a chill lineup. The crazy part is that a lot of people I met that night are still people that I'm friends with to this day.
That's awesome.
Like, that was the first time I met
Who?
Shaheen.
Name a few. Okay, yeah.
That was the first time I met Franchise 416,
Hey.
Nice.
Mike Michelli. That was the first time I met Jay. Jay Chen, I think is that JC.
Oh yeah.
Oh, JC905.
That's the first time I've met a bunch of people who I'm still like friends with to this day. Like
Sick.
that was my first introduction to the sneaker community. I think that's the first time I met Mike from Capsule. Like everyone was there. Like the core sneaker community was there, which
Dope.
was very cool. Morning of comes, and there's like a dispute at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Like these two hood mans, Scarborough mans come, and they just literally just walk to the front of the line and stop. And everyone's like, yo, are you going to say something or should I say? And so we're just like looking at them. And then finally when the manager shows up at whatever time, they say something. There's this huge thing. There's a big shuffling. And then like I counted out and I'm like, okay, I think I'm 24 now. I'm like, but I should still be good. Get to the front. Like they start letting people in. They were like, cause it was also the same day as Big Bang, like LeBron's. It was like, that was a really good Galaxy.
Yeah,
like
that
the Galaxy
pack.
pack is unreal.
Yeah.
So they're taking like, what are you here for? What are you here for? Obviously everyone's there for the foams. I get to the front, like I'm at the door and, he's like, what are you here for? I'm like, the foams. He's like, we're sold out. Like there's no more. And like, I'm the next one to go in. And I was like, what? He's like, do you want anything else? I'm like, no. And then he just closed the door. So what I later found out, like, I don't know if it was days, weeks, months, years after, is that they actually had 25 pairs, but two of them, or one of them was held for a manager and one of them was held for a Raptor player.
Damn.
So that's why I was the one to not get it.
This is probably like the 10th time I've heard this story, and I do this to myself every time I know the ending,
Yeah, it sucks.
but I always have hope.
And that was
that
a
it
wild
changes.
release because that was something that set the sneaker community on fire. Like I don't remember
Oh,
if,
for
know
sure.
if you remember. I don't know if you were probably just getting into it
Yes.
at that time, but like
I was still
when they dropped
SB Dunk like
when they
heavy.
dropped in Orlando, like there was riots, there was people getting shot, there was like police helicopters flying around
Yeah, I
the
remember hearing about
lineups and
that.
stuff, and like we are all in line watching this unfold online on Twitter, and we're like, "Holy shit, bro! Like, is this gonna happen here?" Like it was nuts. It was a crazy night. So yeah, like I walked my ass back to Union Station, which is like a 40-minute walk at least from Yorkville, hopped on a go bus, and then went to Bramley City Center and bought the Kobe's. That's like a super consolation prize because I worked at Foot Locker at the time. So I was like, what do we have left? Like, just give it to me. I don't give a fuck. And it took me like at least 3-4 years to finally get that shoe. But that was my very first and worst campout. And the thing that I learned from that over everything is
Don't listen to your dad.
one, but like better safe than sorry for what time you want to arrive.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because every other line that I've been to, I've gotten the shoe that I wanted in my size. And like, it's honestly like I was telling you guys, like you were like, we want to go at 2. And I was like, okay, but if we're going at 2, like what's 11?
Yeah.
To like make sure 100%.
No.
If we go at 11, like there's no way we're
Yeah,
missing it.
that's
Yeah.
what convinced me, and I was like, yeah, you have a
It's
point.
like 3 hours, bro. Like to
I mean,
guarantee it and
I'll
to not
die
have that
more.
stress. Yeah.
But it's okay.
Like to not have that stress, like that's the main thing for me. Cause I couldn't imagine again, if there's a store
Yeah.
and you don't know how many pairs they get because they don't announce it
Yeah.
anymore and you're 50th in line and, you're
just
like,
the
am
thought
I
of
even going to
paying
get it?
Resell.
Yeah. You wait for another even 5 hours waiting in line and then you don't know if you're going to get it. Like that's a stressful thing.
Yeah.
So that's the main takeaway. There's obviously other advice. I don't know if we're going to talk about
We
other
will,
lineup
in a little
things.
bit.
Yeah. But
Alvin?
that's the main thing.
Any memorable stuff?
I've only camped out for one shoe,
Which was
Bread ones.
the bread ones.
at
Lawrence.
I
Laced.
wasn't there.
No, with Joel.
Joel,
At Laced?
the Burlington laced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay from Time.
Yep. Jay from Time.
How was that camp out?
Shit. It was cold. It was snowing. There was no bathrooms.
Was that a holiday drop?
It was just after the holiday, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a February drop too. Maybe. It was
right.
cold as F, man. But like, yeah, no pairs were like announced. But they're like when Joel and I got there was about, I'll say 8 people in line.
And you guys got there night before too, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was an overnight thing.
It was, yeah. I thought I would dress warm.
You're never dressed warm enough.
No, I should have worn like 10 socks. But yeah, we were all outside. I think Phil was there. Sniper Phil.
Yep, Snipper Phil was there.
And,
8 to the bed.
8 to the bed. Sky, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it was mad chill, man, because we got to chill with those guys, but like, I don't think any of us got the size we wanted.
No way.
Because the kids in the front were like
yeah.
resellers.
I think that was like my first, because I did come the morning of just to help, like just to give you some supply drop stuff.
Yeah.
I think that was my first like interaction or noticing of like the way resellers moved in a line for a camp out type of a thing.
They like paid the kids maybe not even minimum wage, which is great because this resellers saved money.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they took all the sizes. But it was the same thing at every lineup, man. Like as soon as the store is about to open, all these men show up.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I've been in line. Like,
yeah. People try to bully.
You went outside, bro. Literally, like cars pulled up and they're like, yo, we were here. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, they didn't have any sizes. Like they probably had like 8 pairs to sell.
So you just
and some GS sizes.
You ended up with 0 pairs?
No, Joel didn't get a pair. I didn't get a pair. I think Sky got a size 8, but he had to trade up because he's like a 9 or 9.5. But yeah, no one did. Oh, maybe Philly got his pair. I can't remember. I think Anna got a pair though because they had GS sizes.
Yeah.
But that was about it. Like
the worst part was that there's more people behind you guys too.
Yeah, yeah, but they were challenged because like they came literally probably 6 a.m. Not even maybe 7.
So whatever, they're not.
You know what I mean? So I was like, you're definitely not getting a pair.
You guys are silly.
Crazy.
So
or they came like right before the store opened. I'm like, yeah, okay, good luck.
Would you have done anything different besides come earlier?
Left.
Actually, that would have been it.
Should've left. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was cool to chill with everybody, but like, fuck, it was freezing.
Yeah.
My feet probably got frostbite that day. Like, my feet hurt, man. Like, it was bad.
You didn't even have a chair.
Yeah, but like, it was chill. Everyone else would like, whoever, because man, you couldn't stay warm just sitting. So people had to get up and like move around.
True.
So we shared chairs, but either way, it was brutal.
Okay. And with that
First and
story,
last.
let's do a survival guide for this camp out thing. What are some essentials for you guys to bring?
A chair.
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 Lawn chair. Check.
Homies.
Friends. Check.
Yep.
Food.
Food and water. Check.
Yeah, find out where the washrooms are.
Find out where the washrooms are. Check.
If it's check the weather, bring an umbrella.
Layers.
If it's winter time, layers. Warm those pad thingies that like
The
you can put
heat
into your
pads,
sock and your gloves.
Yeah.
A really thick jacket.
Portable
a scarf,
charger.
Yep.
Check.
Portable charger.
I've always been one to recommend, I didn't do it this time, but bring cash instead of your card.
Oh.
Because no one wants to get to the front and then your bank fucks around.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously going to be the one time that you need it to work. It's not.
True.
Cash is always
Damn.
king. Yeah.
That's a very good point.
Because you see it all at least one person every camp out. Like, my card's not working. Like, this, like, something happens. Like, you just don't need those problems. Like, have the cash with you.
Very true.
A good wifey. So one thing that happened during my camp out was Joel and I probably reached for like 10:30, 11. At around 2 a.m. or 2:30 a.m. Sasha came through with some Timbits and some coffee for everybody. And just to say what up and keep us company for like an hour or so. So that was cool. If you got a wifey, she'll bring you food or just, do something for you to help you get through the camp out. Treat her well.
Keep you company.
Yeah.
Lawrence brought a neck pillow to the JTH camp out. That was fucking genius. That was genius.
Yeah, but he's a veteran, man. He's got the...
No, I know, but this is why we give people the guide so they can all feel like Lawrence.
They're not going to listen.
You don't want to feel like me. I think the main thing is definitely just show up earlier than you think you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like,
especially if you want them that bad.
The most quotable line from that night is when we first got there and we were the only ones there. Some other kids came after us, but they were there before us, if that makes any sense. Like, they were just coming to check up on their spots kind of deal. And they were like, yo, what's up? Like, there's no one here, eh? I'm like, you're like, yeah. kind of just like whatever. Like we didn't really want to talk to them, and they were like,
and they got there before us.
yeah, and they were like, yo, it's not even worth it, eh? And we're like, well, yeah, resale. There's obviously no resale. If no one's here, there's no resale. They're like, nah, like even personal pair, like it's not worth it.
Are you dumb, fam?
And we were like, I think we all
of
had a
us-
different thing. I was like, that's up for interpretation.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
think
like,
we had all the same thought direction. We just all said different things.
yeah, like that's literally up for interpretation. But that comes down to what's worth it for you.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So if it's worth it for you to go for 24 hours, go for 24 hours. Fuck it. You're getting the shoe for sure. So do it.
Yep.
If that's what it's worth to you to make sure you get it for retail, then do that. Don't let anyone tell you what, like, working in sneaker retail, we always got the question like, oh, what time do I need to come? Like, what's a good time? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, whoever wants it most is going to be there earliest.
There's a lineup outside right now.
So if it's worth it to you to go for only an hour, then go for an hour. And you're not sure. If it's worth it to you to go for 10, go for 10. Like, it's up to you to decide how bad you want it. Choose that number and then go an hour earlier than that.
Word.
Did we say snacks?
Snacks.
Snacks.
Yeah.
I brought
water.
I brought a tissue box. I thought
Yeah,
that was-
'cause you were sick.
I thought that was clutch. Mm-hmm. Even then, because then if you're out in the cold or whatever, or if you have allergies, definitely tissue box is clutch.
And definitely friends too, because if you're with
Oh,
friends
for
or if you're
sure.
with people, it's a lot. Or make friends if you're going by yourself. Make friends
Try
with the people
to,
in line
yeah.
or talk to them. That's one of the best experiences, is just hanging out with people
Yeah.
and meeting new people.
Yeah.
But like for us, we went to McDonald's on multiple occasions that night.
Yep, and we all just brought food back for
We
each
brought
other.
food back, but like if we imagine if it was just you, and then
Yeah,
you were
who would
there,
watch your
who
spot?
would say that, who was there to vouch for you and be like, nah, I was here.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just your word against theirs, and you're gonna lose probably.
Yep.
So definitely having friends so you have the freedom to go to the washroom
sure.
or go get food or whatever is
Just
clutch.
watch your stuff, even.
Yeah.
Very clutch. Definitely adding to what Lauren said about how to gauge, like how to head down. Do your research. I mean, there's ways to figure out how much interest there is in the shoes.
Or even just get updates. Like almost every Facebook
Yeah.
group will have a
Yeah.
thread for hype shoes. Just see if there's updates. Like people are like, oh, people are getting there. There's 10 people there, whatever.
Or even if you have friends that are local to the spot. We were lucky. We had friends who gave us some heads up to see how the line was moving.
Sean
or
Go.
like,
Speaking of Sean Go, let's tell everybody a story about Sean Go that night.
oh, pff,
So Sean messaged me a little bit earlier before we got there and was like, yo, let me know when you guys are heading over. Like, I just want to come check it out.
Yep.
I'm going to wait for because livestock emails their winners really late. But he's
around
like,
midnight.
I'll hang out for a bit. And if they don't email me, I'll stay. If they do, I'll just kind of cut. So he got there, I think immediately right after us, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour after us. Was hanging with us for, we'll say half an hour.
An
Yeah.
hour.
And
We'll
half
say
an
an
hour
hour.
to an hour. Gets an email. Like we're all just sitting there talking. He's like,
oh shit!
I
yeah, I
won.
won. Oh
And then
shit!
we're like, of course you
shit.
fucking did,
Carmen
Sean.
did
yeah,
too.
and then 5 minutes, or not even 5 minutes after that, he's like, oh damn, Carmen won too. His fiance won
Yeah.
also. So if you guys are wondering, Sean Go does win every raffle.
And his full name is Sean W. Go.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. As of yesterday,
As of whenever he started winning
I
raffles.
told him. I told him that was his full name.
But yeah, that was really funny. So he ended up
Yeah.
leaving, obviously.
Yep.
But yeah, that was fun.
That
That was a good night.
Also find out where it's dropping and how many stores are dropping it. If you can, how many pairs are dropping, but that's kind of tricky because then that means you have to get some connections to get
You
that
will
type of
never
info.
get the exact pair. I will tell you that right
Never.
now. You can know the store manager. You can know whoever the F you want. You're never going to get the exact pair. There's always some fluff.
We have
Yeah, there's
0
always
to
fluff.
1,000 pairs.
There's always
There's a number
fluff.
in between. Also note that if you are ahead of the line, you are now the reporter for your other friends who are interested in that shoe.
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely that for AO444.
Yeah.
I think I hit him up. I was like, yeah, you're good to come at 6 a.m.
Whenever you want.
You jackass.
At 9 p.m.
Yeah.
the day after.
But yeah, all of my expertise from camping out from one night to you guys.
Yeah, I definitely want to reiterate making friends with people if you do go alone, even if you don't go alone. Like, talk to people. Like, it's a community bonding experience. It's like
Yeah.
going to a sneaker expo. Like, you just stay up all night and talk about shoes. It's like a slumber party for sneakerheads.
Yeah, shout out to our homie The Hideaway. He came, I think, it was
Little
definitely
bit
like an
after
hour.
us,
Yeah,
yeah.
like Oh, no. He was there when Sean Go was there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. He just showed up. I've never met him before. We talked on Instagram for a little bit, and we literally chopped it up all night.
Yeah, it's a great time.
Night.
You
And,
make a lot of friends.
He was talking to us about how he used to camp out in the States. I can't remember where from.
LA.
Yeah, and he was talking about like when the time came to be where it was like very close to opening, he was just like, "Yo, respects," because like this felt like one of those old school campouts that I had back in the day in LA and stuff like that, and just what it felt like, just kicking it with the crew and just chopping it up all night. It's pretty cool.
It'll pay off if you're a nice guy in line, not a dick.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I was really glad that that was my first experience for the campout, and I got the shoes. I wore them today.
Nice.
They're beautiful. I love them. Definitely shoe of the year contender. That is a topic we will talk about in another podcast.
Not contender, winner.
Ooh, that is a topic we'll talk about in another podcast. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Is that anything else?
Yeah, I ain't got shit else.
No? Alvin? Stroking his beard. Nice. All right. Thank you to everyone who has supported us and been part of this podcast. If you are listening to us on iTunes, please leave us a review and shoot us some stars.
5.
5.
Saw 5.
I was waiting for Lawrence to do it, and then I remembered that Alvin did it in the past
In his
few
absence.
weeks.
Oh,
Yep,
wow, I was gone?
Yep.
both do it.
Substitute teacher.
Yeah. I always wanted to be a teacher.
If you're tuning in on YouTube, drop us a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not. We have a Facebook group called CGS Talk. It's facebook.com/group/cgs.talk, where we talk it up, sell some things, and watch Sean Go's reviews. Sean W. Go. It's not, I think it, no, I don't remember his actual middle name, but it's W for winner. CanadaGotSold.ca for our latest reviews, event caps, and sneaker life stories, like Alvin's review for the Hover Havoc. That's what they're called.
Man.
Under Armour's joints.
It just rolls off the tongue so well.
It's so cool.
Damn.
Hover Havoc. Yeah, it's fun to say. Now, if you'd like to join us on True to Size, if you have any questions or suggestions for the fire round, shoot us a DM or email us at CanadaGotSoul@gmail.com. You can find me, Allan Martinez, at _Spooner, no E, Alvin. Where can they find you, good sir?
MISTERQ and then Mart.
Lawrence, a.k.a. back from vacay. Where can they
Capital
find you?
L, Doggy, and Styles.
One word.
All one word.
Thank you for listening to us talk about sneakers. Please remember to rock your kicks. This has been True to Size. We are CGS, and we are out. Goodbye. Real mature, scraddly.
Crikey.
Oh,
Good
man.
episode, mate.
Right.
Now I can go
Right
get a tattoo.
Ta-da.
A titty.
So dumb.